Good day, everybody. Um, I hope everybody had a nice weekend. Cause before I get to this topic, I wanted to give you some update about some things needed to be unsaid. This morning, I went to the DPS with my family because I know, they had to get, you know, get their situation fixed because, I know it's been like all of this kind of crazy stuff going on. Either you have to get your license renewed or ID renewed or something. Yeah. Be careful when you put in the right application. You got to make sure you got to have everything ready with you. So, but hopefully sooner or better things will get better at that time. All right. I don't know about me. I don't know if I might get it renewed and everything. So hopefully I'll be ready to go sometimes. Anyway, and that's the update I'm giving you for this time. All right, guys. So let's get to this topic right now. So I wanted to talk about something that you need to find a good man or a good or a good woman in your relationship. What happened? Did you break up with somebody? I was still happily single. I didn't have no problem with that. Because when it comes to dating relationships, oh, you're gonna say that this wrong person is a bad influence for you. You see? Because, whenever I'm dating the right person, I don't go out there, cheat on somebody. He or she is going to break up with you forever. Okay? And every time when you get home, your girlfriend will be taking care of you, and cook for you every day, just like your mom would, and every time you wake up in the morning, she cooks it for you, all right. So I know it's hard for me to find a right woman in my life, but in the future, she's gonna be with me for the rest of my life. Okay? Either you take someone to go on a date, either you go to a movie or to the park, things like that. All right? So you need to embrace yourself. Okay? Because, do I ever want to go back to that toxic woman? My answer to that is no, I don't. Okay? Because you cannot be going back to that toxic person either. Because if you would have been in a healthy relationship, he or she would be good enough for you. You see? And all this relationship can never be damaged. All right? So remember this, okay? If you find a good person in your life, he or she will not break up with you. Okay? Because remember, family always comes first. Okay? Even, it's still, in your healthy relationship with your family, because, they're here to support you. That doesn't mean they're not going to make you go away. Okay? So because God, doesn't not like breakups or getting divorced, from your ex, God hates it, because it's the only way to, have a decent relationship that you're really gonna like, Let me tell you something, everybody. Let me tell you something. Just because you stay single doesn't mean that toxic person will never go back to you anymore. All right? Well, believe me up to this, okay? Because, if I'm gonna stay, if I ever want to find a good woman in my life, you know, you need to tell them, go find someone who will not cheat on you for the rest of your life. All right? So, you better stand up for yourself, you know? Because, hey, I don't need to stay single forever, you know? I'm going to find a good woman who's, you know, who's better than you. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Some people did not answer my call, you know. And everybody you keep saying, you know, I cannot talk right now, you know. Because let me tell you something, you know. My ex, you know, she just hung up on me, you know. And I got to tell you, you know, that was very rude of her. Very rude. You know. Because that person is just bad enough for me. You know. Even though with someone with your relationship, you better answer, you better dial that number. Phone rings, you pick up that call. Okay? Because I knew my ex, you know, she's a horrible person, you know. And every time I, you know, I keep calling, you know, she's not even there, you know. So I have a question for you. Why would you excuse me. Why would you want to break up with this intelligent person here? Because you see, he or she has nothing to do with you. Okay? Because if someone, you know, keeps hanging you up too many times, you know, there's going to be a huge problem going on in this unhealthy relationship. All right? So you better get used to that, because if, you know what, because I'm going to tell you, if you hang up on somebody too many times, your relationship could be over for good. All right? Believe that. Okay? Believe it. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to bring your undivided attention for today, and I just wanted to say thank you all very much for everything today. I know it's been like this morning it's been occupied. I don't know. So hopefully the next time everything is going to work out just fine. All right. So that's all I got for today. So I just wanted to say I hope you have an amazing day. Stay strong. Stay positive. And remember, never ever ruin a good relationship with the person like you that even though if you find somebody who's right for you, and that person will get you into the right place. All right, so take care, stay strong, be powerful, make sure that your mind is clear for today, and that's all I got to say to that. All right, so have a wonderful day. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you, and peace out for today.